What if I told you that there are universities here in the US where you can study with 100% scholarships as an international student? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about 10 schools that give full scholarships to bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. And for each of these schools, we'll talk about the acceptance rates, the kind of scholarships they offer, the application deadline, and the application requirements, so you have enough information to make the right decision. Going from the lowest to the highest acceptance rates, we have number 1, the University of Vermont. Located in Burlington, Vermont, with an acceptance rate of 59.8%. This acceptance rate means that out of every 100 people that apply, they only admit like 60. They have a $25,000 scholarship for undergraduate students and also grant assistantships for graduate students. That's both masters and PhD. Let me quickly explain the kind of scholarships you can expect from a US university. Undergraduate students could get free money to aid their education, but graduate students don't. There's no free money for them. What we get is called graduate assistantships. And this is where you work for up to 20 hours a week for the university, either through your department or another unit in the school. And in return for that, they waive your tuition fees, which is your school fees, and also pay you stipend at the end of the month. Those stipends will cover your rent, your feeding, and take care of you moderately though. And this is exactly what I'm experiencing now in my fully funded PhD. So my program pays for my courses and still pays me at the end of the month in exchange of the weekly work that I do for them. So please bear this in mind as we go through all the 10 universities today. If you're planning to start in the fall semester, then the deadline is June 24th. But if you're looking towards the spring, then it's November 8th. The application fee for this university is $65. For those who want to save money by not writing IELTS or TOEFL, well, I have good news for you. Vermont waives this English test for both Nigerians and Ghanaians, which I believe are the majority of you watching this video. I really appreciate you all, by the way, and I'm doing this research and bringing all this information to help you succeed. Let me know in the comment section the kind of videos you want to see in the future so we can all grow together. School number 2, Florida International University, located in Miami, Florida, the city with beautiful beaches. It has an acceptance rate of 63.9%. They give 100% tuition to undergraduate students and grant assistantships to graduate students. For fall semester, you should submit your application by February 15th, and for spring, it's August 1st. I advise you use these dates, February 15th and August 1st, for all the universities you'll be applying to, because you want to get admission early so you can start processing your visa. These universities don't know about the long queues we have in the embassies of our countries. They don't know that a lot of people want to travel. So it's very good that you're watching these videos, which means you're planning ahead and you will stay ahead. We also have the English test for Nigerians and Ghanaians. Charlie, that's good news though. This is school with the cheapest application fee of $30. And by the way, all the universities that we'll be talking about today have application fees. But later on in this video, I'll tell you how to get them waived so you can apply for free. School number 3, Mississippi State University, located in Mississippi State, Mississippi, with an acceptance rate of 75.2%. They have a $25,000 scholarship for undergraduate students and also grant assistantships. For application deadlines, fall students should apply before the 1st of May and spring students before the 1st of October. In US universities, the majority of the scholarships are available for students that start in the fall semester. The academic calendar usually runs from August to May, and that's also how the department plan out their budgets. There are still people who get good funding when they start out in the spring semester, but they are not as much as those who start in the fall. They also waive the English test for Nigerians and Ghanaians, and the application fee is $80, which is far different from the Florida we just saw with $30. So number 4, University of Maryland, located in Baltimore County, Maryland. This is different from the University of Maryland at College Park. They have an acceptance rate of 80.6%. Later on, we'll still see universities that have acceptance rate of over 90%. They give 50% tuition to undergraduate students, so this isn't really fully funded, but they also have grant assistantships. The application deadlines for both fall and spring semester is different based on your program. So you want to check with your department to know the application deadlines. I'm sharing a lot of information about each of the schools, which might be hard to remember, but don't worry, I got you. At the end of this video, I'll share a compiled Excel sheet that has all the things we've discussed about today, so you can check which of the universities offers the program you want to study. They also waive English tests, and the application fee is $50. If you like these schools, then you can show the YouTube algorithm by hitting the like button below. And if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can see more videos that will help you transition and thrive in the US. School number 5, University of Nevada, located in Reno, Nevada, with an acceptance rate of 85.6%. Bear in mind that although these acceptance rates are for undergraduate admissions, they also give you an idea of how the competition of a graduate program will be. Like the acceptance rate of Harvard University is 3.2%, but you wouldn't expect their master's program to now have an acceptance rate of 50%. For this university, I didn't see any full scholarships for undergraduates, but they have graduate assistantships. The application deadlines for both fall and spring is also program dependent. They also waive the English test, and the application fee is $95, which is the highest on our list. You might be wondering why I'm looking for schools that waive the English test. In addition to saving you money, let me tell you my story. In 2017, when I started applying to study in the US, I wrote the TOEFL and I got 94. Which gave me several admissions. But afterwards, I got 3 visa denials from 2018 to 2020, and the TOEFL expires after 2 years, so mine naturally expired. And then when I was doing my applications in 2020, I didn't want to write the TOEFL again. So I was specifically looking for schools that waived the English test, and those were the schools I was applying to. School number 6, the University of Findlay, located in Findlay, Ohio, with an acceptance rate of 86%. I did my master's in Bowling Green, Ohio, which is about 30 minutes from Findlay, and this was where I experienced my first snow. They have a $24,000 scholarship for undergraduates and graduate assistantships as well. For application deadlines, fall students should apply before the 20th of June and spring students before the 10th of November. The application fee is $75, and they only waive English tests for Ghanaians but not Nigerians, which was quite strange to me. So if you study in English like we do in Nigeria, you can get the proof of English proficiency from your university and submit that. That's exactly what I did. I got mine from UNN and submitted that during my applications, and it helped me get some English tests waived. School number 7, University of Arizona, located in Tucson, Arizona, with an acceptance rate of 86.8%. They have this impressive first year Global Wildcat Award where you can get as high as $23,000. And they also have full-time graduate assistantships for graduate students. The application window for undergraduates in fall is August 1st to June 30th, and then May 6th to November 1st for those applying in the spring. I didn't see application deadlines for graduate students, so it's most likely program dependent, like we saw in the University of Maryland. They also waive the English tests, and the application fee for undergraduates is $85, and then for graduate students is $90. Many schools have the same fee for both undergrad and graduate students, but some are different, just like Arizona. Number 8, Miami University, not located in Florida, but in Oxford, Ohio, with an acceptance rate of 87.9%. They have a $12,000 scholarship for undergraduates and also graduate assistantships. The application deadlines for both fall and spring semester are program dependent, so you want to check with your program. Then they also waive the English test, and the application fee is $50. School number 9, Kent State University, located in Kent, Ohio, with an acceptance rate of 88%. They have a $17,000 scholarship for undergraduate students, which is a little higher than we saw in Miami. And then they also have graduate assistantships for graduate students. The application deadlines for both fall and spring is also program dependent, and they waive the English test for Nigerians and Ghanaians, and the application fee is $70. School number 10, Missouri State University, located in Springfield, Missouri, with an acceptance rate of 92.6%. So they almost admit anyone that applies to the undergraduate program. They have scholarships ranging from $5,500 to $10,000 for undergraduate students, and also graduate assistantships. For application deadlines, fall students should apply before the 1st of May and spring students before the 1st of October. They also waive the English test, and the application fee is $50 for undergraduate students, but for graduate students, it varies based on your program. And for staying to the end, here's a bonus university for you. School number 11, Western Kentucky University, located in Bowling Green, Kentucky, with an acceptance rate of 96.9%. That's the highest acceptance rate on the list. For undergraduate students, they have this freshman scholarship of $7,500 per year and this TP scholarship of $9,500. And for graduate students, as usual, they have graduate assistantships. The application deadlines for both fall and spring semester depends on your program. They also waive the English test, but the application fee is $95. As promised, here are all the schools that we spoke about today. You can download this using the link in the description below, and this document could help you keep your whole school search process organized. This is exactly what I used. Then out of all the universities you shortlist, I strongly recommend you apply to at least 5 universities. This number makes any visa officer to consider you a serious student. And while doing it, you naturally see that paying all these application fees could be a problem. But the good news is they can all be waived. In this video, I showed the 4 ways I used to get my application fees waived when I was applying for my PhD. So that's what you want to watch next. Remember, I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you over there.